Now, eggs have a fragile calcium carbonate shell that leave it vulnerable to cracking. So let's see what we can do to transform this egg into a bouncy ball. For this experiment, we need a few things. We need a glass mason jar, we need white vinegar, about a cup, and we need a few raw eggs, just like that. I have a glass mason jar here that I've already filled with some white vinegar inside. You need to have just enough to be able to submerge your egg inside of there. You can just eyeball it. It's totally fine. Just make sure you have enough. Now, we're gonna gently place our egg and let it slide right in there. Now, if you didn't put your vinegar in first, you may have a huge mess whenever you try and place it in there. So be careful. Now, if your egg isn't completely covered by the vinegar, it's okay. Just add just a little bit more and it's no big deal. Ooh. Okay, now for the hard part. We wait. We need to put our jar out of reach for at least 48 hours in a place that it won't spill. Now, I have some that I've already prepared, so get ready, because here it comes. For this one, we have had it in there for at least 72 hours, so about 3 days. So I'm gonna pick it up just to let y'all see what this is like. It's kind of squishy, but look, you can squeeze it and it won't break. There's been a change to our hypothesis. If you do squeeze your egg too hard, it might break. So I'm gonna show you guys one that we did 7 days ago, but this time I'm not gonna squeeze it. I'm just gonna pick it up. It is squishy. As you can see, all the shell is gone and it's very soft and still got the yolk inside. You can see that too. If your egg still looks cloudy, go ahead and put it back in and check in on it the next day. Here is the magical thing that we were supposed to do with this experiment. We're supposed to see if it bounces. Are you ready? Here we go. Be careful not to bounce too hard because it might bust. But as you can see, the outer edge where the shell would have been, it still is there. And it contained all of the stuff inside of the egg. That meant all the shell was eaten away by the vinegar. Pretty cool, right? Since vinegar is an acid, we know that it will always react with bases. And the shell around an egg is made up of a carbonate, which is always a base. You will know that the reaction is happening when you see small bubbles forming on the sides of the egg. That's the carbon dioxide that is released from the acid-base reaction. Since vinegar is an acid, we know that it will react with a base. When the shell is gone, all that is left is a thin membrane. Remember the things that I showed you? That was the thin membrane. That's when osmosis kicks in and the vinegar crosses over the membrane and it makes the egg a little bit larger and the membrane a little bit tougher. I hope you guys enjoyed this project. Thank you for tuning in and we will see you next time on Expulsion Science. You can squeeze it and it won't break. Oh, it does break. Son of a... And now I'm all vinegary. Most of the time they don't break. Maybe the 7 one is the one that don't break. And you realize when we put it in, it's gonna displace a little bit because it'll go up a little bit. I'm getting more sciencey. Oh no.